Good morning, Victoria.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm full of energy. Thank you, and you?
I'm good. I'm really good. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, it's really nice that finally you were able to participate of these meetings. So I hope you will enjoy it, and I hope it will be a good time for you. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
So normally we have been meeting every Saturday from 9 to 11:30 to have 1 hour and 30 minutes of interaction.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you kind of an introduction to the speaking encounters so you know what's the purpose of these meetings and what we wanna achieve through this time. I'm gonna share with you my screen. Please let me know if you can see. Can you
Okay,
see?
the sound is a little bit wrong, I think. A lot
Okay.
of
Okay.
noise. Excuse me.
Okay. Can you hear
Okay,
me? Can you hear me better now?
a little bit, yes. I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Good. So, can you see what I'm sharing with you? I'm sharing my
Yes.
screen. Okay.
Okay, okay, I can.
Okay, good. So, to start, I would like to know a little bit about you, and then I will tell you about me as well. So, if you could tell me what's your full name, how old are you, what's your profession, if you're doing something besides studying, uh, and then what career are you studying with them or not, and which semester are you in, and finally if you could share with me what has been your experience in learning English.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to start. Okay. My full name is Victoria Vargas. I'm 23 years old. I'm studying bachelor's degree in English here in the Cafetera. Um, I am on my eighth semester of this career, and I have been learning these languages for 5 years, but I think that I need to enhance or improve my English because mm, this morning I had my one encounter with Henry Carvajal,
Mm-hmm.
and, and it was very difficult to me. This was a CEA um, exam,
Oh
a
yeah.
simulation, okay, and it was really difficult because of my vocabulary, or maybe I don't um, use well my well the times,
Mm-hmm.
and also the accent.
Yes.
It is really difficult for me, and I have never taught these languages, but I would like to be the best.
Okay.
For that reason, I am doing okay.
Good. Good. So have you been studying English only through the UNAD, or have you studied in another institutions, or what things have you done to learn English?
I I studied at the Centro Colombiano Americano here in Pereira,
Mm-hmm.
and also from the China.
Okay.
I have studied um, I had studied for 2 years at the Colombo and in the China, only for 6 months, and then here in at UNAT University.
Okay. Okay. Good. Well, thank you. Do you work in? Do you have a profession, something besides studying? Like, are you working now, or are you just studying?
Okay, I stopped to work and I began to study only. Uh, I'm at home studying,
Okay.
and now I am doing my practice. at the UNAD, at the SECAP.
Okay, okay, good. Well, thank you, Victoria. So to tell you a little bit about me, my full name is Sebastian Benavides. I am 21 years old. I'm living now in Cartagena, de Indias, but I'm from Antioquia. I'm from a little town called Carepa. So,
You are very young.
sorry?
You are very young.
Ah, yes, yes, I'm 21. And I have been living in Cartagena for the last 6 years. I work here with a missionary organization, a Christian organization, which is called Youth with a Mission, or in Spanish,
Excuse me, how is the name of the organization?
Youth with a Mission.
You with me.
Yeah, in Spanish would be
What is
Juventud con una Misión. I'm
it?
writing it for you in the chat. So
Okay.
I work with this organization for the last 6 years, and I've been studying as well with the UNAD. I've been studying the BA in English teaching as a foreign language, the same as you. This is my last semester, so these phases of speaking encounters are part of my practices as well, of my pedagogical experience #2. And yeah, so that's about me and the university. My experience learning English. I started learning English in 2012 with the missionary organization where I work. I took an English course of 3 months, and there I started to like English more than I liked before. So I started to speak in English, to have conversations, to do a little bit of translation, and then I decided to study in the university, to study in the UNAD, to be a teacher. So I started,
Excellent.
yes, I started in that time, and I've been practicing a lot of English here in Cartagena with the missionary organization where I work. There are normally foreigners coming, so you get to speak to people from other countries. I have been doing a lot of reading and listening to a lot of music, and that's been quite my experience learning English. It's been a really good experience. I have really enjoyed it.
It sounds really nice, really good.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a little bit about me. So what I'm doing now, you probably will have to do it next semester with the practices.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will be a good experience. I can tell you about that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Now, what's the purpose of these meetings? What we want to see? Basically,
Okay. Excuse me.
yes.
The sound is not working well.
Okay. Okay.
The sound. There is a lot of noise there. And there's an echo to listen.
There's an echo, you say?
Effort to listen you. I have to.
Okay.
There is a lot of noise.
That's weird, because I'm alone here. Okay, can you hear me better now?
Okay, better.
Okay, good, good. So I was telling you that I want to share with you what is this space for? Why are we having this meeting? Basically,
Okay.
the main thing is that we want to create interaction. Yes, to have interaction, specifically for the speaking skill. In the UNAD, we do a lot of things online, so we don't see our classmates normally, and we don't meet with them. So we don't have the chance to speak in English and to practice our English a lot. So what we want to do is to generate those interactions here through the Skype, so that each one of us can have a time to practice, just to speak. So the classes and the meetings won't be like grammar classes or English class in itself. Basically, what we want to do is just to speak. So I will share with you some topics, some short videos, and the idea is that we will have exercises to speak. That's all we want to do. So we want to improve the speaking skill, to have synchronic encounters, not working through a forum or through asynchronical messages, but a real-time encounter, and to create interaction. Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, good. Very good. So I would like to start by asking you, how was your week? I would like to...
Excuse me.
Yes, I would like to start by asking you, how was your week? What activity?
How was my week?
Yes, what activities did you do in the week? What was good? What wasn't very good? So yeah, just let me know. How was your week?
My week, okay. It was a normal week for me. Okay, I have to plan my classes for my practices. I went to university on Tuesday and Friday, and the last Saturday I couldn't attend the class because I was also in the practice. But okay. On Wednesday I was in another encounter, mandatory encounter that I have in the course English conversation. I was attending that encounter. It's similar to this encounter.
Okay.
Okay, and on Friday I was at university, but the students didn't attend this encounter in the university because they always are working. Then I was only with one student, and this is difficult. But yes, I also attend students by Skype.
Okay.
From English field. Okay.
Okay. Good. Yeah. So for how long have you been doing your practices in the CCAP, in the G Cafetero? How many weeks?
I went to university. I have 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
3 weeks. I finished it in November.
Okay.
It are 64 hours. I go to university for 4 hours in the week.
3 hours every week.
4 hours.
4 hours.
And by Skype I spend 4 hours on a Thursday.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. I want to congratulate you. You have a good English. I think you have a very good English. So that's really good.
But sometimes I hesitate or humming a lot. And I get nervous a little bit, but I try to do my best.
Yes, you are doing good. You are doing good. The good thing is that if you are able to attend these encounters, you will be speaking more in English, of course. Then you will gain confidence. Confidence is very important when we are speaking.
Yes.
Even though
yes, these encounters have helping me because before I was very nervous, but now I can do something. I can say something and get confidence. And I get confidence.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Okay, Victoria, let's continue. So, I have a short exercise and it's about describing pictures. You can see in the screen.
Okay.
So basically, what we want to do is to do things that we normally would do in real life, in the daily conversations. So normally, when we go to a place for vacations, for example, and when we come back, our family, our friends are asking, "Oh, how was Cartagena? How was San Andres?
Yeah.
How was Bogota?" So you need to start describing places and pictures and people. So this morning we're gonna do an exercise like that. We are going to describe some pictures, but first, in order to do that, I want to share with you this video. It's a short video of 6 to 8 minutes about useful words and useful expressions to describe pictures. I guess with the simulation of the exam that you had with Henry, Mr. Carvajal, maybe you had to do some description of pictures. So we're gonna do that this morning, okay? So I sent you the link through the chat. If you can watch the video, and I will call you in 8 minutes, okay?
Excuse me, what minute?
8. 8 minutes. Yes.
Okay.
I will call you back.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good. See you in a while.
Thank you. Okay. See you.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi.
Okay, good. Did you finish the video?
Yes, I finished it.
Okay, very good. What do you think? Were you able to understand?
Okay. The two guys are explaining the pictures, two pictures, and doing some comparisons about them, using a lot of expressions about what they must be doing in the photo.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to show you some pictures and I'm going to ask you some questions like what do you see?
This topic have been very tricky for me. I don't know, but I try to do it.
Okay, yeah, good. You will do your best and I will help you a little bit, okay? Okay, good. So I'm sharing my screen with you. Let me know if you can see the pictures I'm showing you now in the PowerPoint. Can you see them?
I can see it. Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so this picture would be the picture number 1 here, and this one is picture number 2. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let me know, Victoria, what can you see in the first picture? What is happening in the picture?
In the first picture, I can see a man with a lot of food in a kitchen. He's in a kitchen with a lot of food. He wants to eat all of this. But I can see the picture. There are maybe sweets, food. I don't know what is that. Okay, he looks very cheerful because he has a lot of food there.
Yes. Okay. What do you? Yeah.
Okay.
First, with the first picture. What do you think about the place? Which place is that? Where he is?
I think he's in I don't know. I can't see well, but I think it's a store, maybe, or I don't know, a restaurant, maybe.
Uh-huh. Okay. And what do you think about the food? You see it has like it's covered, all the food. What do you think about the name on it? Subway. Have you heard of that?
Excuse me, the what?
The name in the
I
food?
can see what I don't know what is that
Okay.
that kind of food.
Okay. Good. Okay. Very good. Good description. Let's see the second picture now. This one. Let me make it bigger for you.
I don't know what is that food. What kind of food is that? I don't know.
Yes, I will tell you. I will tell you later, okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay, what do you think about the second picture? What is going on?
In the second picture, I can see three people spending time in maybe in a restaurant, eating together. Maybe is the lunch,
Mm-hmm.
having a lunch together. Maybe they are students from any university, and they uh, go out to have a lunch. They are eating maybe hamburgers and some soda there,
Mm-hmm.
and they look very happy, cheerful, because they are together. Maybe they are friends, and they in the place look really fancy.
Okay,
Okay.
good. Okay, very good. Uh,
Okay.
well, what is different between the first and the second picture? What differences can you find in both pictures?
The main difference between the two pictures that I can see is that in the first picture there is only a one man,
Yes.
and the second picture they are together. There are two people together, and in the first there are only one.
Okay.
In the second they are sharing their food.
Okay. Very good. And what can you
But
find?
I
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
but I think that that is the same place.
Okay. You think it's the same place?
Yes.
Okay. So now what is similar in both pictures?
It is similar. There is in the two pictures there are food. There is a restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. There is food, and they are happy, or they are cheerful,
Yes.
happy.
Uh-huh. Okay. Very good,
Okay.
Victoria. Yeah. You're really good. You're doing it good. Very good. So, yes, this is a restaurant. Both pictures were taken in the same restaurant. So you are right. Yes.
Okay.
This is a restaurant of fast food. Uh,
Fast food,
yes, and it is called Subway.
Subway. Okay.
Yeah, do you know Subway?
I don't know.
Okay, Subway is an American restaurant. Yes, it's from the United States. It's like McDonald's or Burger King, but in Subway they sell sandwiches mainly. Sandwiches and salad. So they have a lot of kind of healthy food, a little bit. Uh,
Delicious.
yes. So this is in many places in Colombia. I guess in Pereira there is Subway as well. In Medellin, in Cartagena, the main cities. Yeah, and the observations you did were really good. They are obviously happy of being there. They are friends. They are sharing. The guy in the first picture really wants to eat all the food. So very good.
Yes,
Good observations, Victoria. Very good.
it's anxious.
Yeah, he's anxious to eat it all. But it's a lot of food for only this guy. Okay, good. Now let's see these pictures here. Let me make it bigger for you. Okay. So in this picture, the first picture, what can you see? What is going on in the picture?
In the first picture, I can see 5 men. Maybe they are a group of workers. They look comfortable, and they maybe are sharing or spending a good time because they look very comfortable and happy. Maybe they are workers from any company, or maybe are students. And it's a sunny day. He's taking that photo. They look, all of them look, are wearing black t-shirts, the same black shirt.
Yes.
That's why I say that they are a group of workers or students from the same company or the same institution.
Okay. Okay, very good. What do you think about the place where the picture was taken?
I think it's a sunny day. I don't know where it's. Maybe it's the nature, because I can't see the sky.
Okay. So it's an open,
Actually, they are spending a good time, maybe in a natural place.
Okay. Very good. Let's see the second picture. Okay.
Okay.
So this might be different. Okay, there it is. What can you see in the second picture? What is going on?
Okay, in the second picture, I can see a lot of people. I think from different countries, because they are wearing different clothes, and maybe different. They, they are from different countries now. Maybe they are I don't know, in India, or in another place in Asia. Could be, I don't know, probably.
Okay.
They are in they are spending time sharing their knowledge, maybe, or their culture, sharing their own culture, and teaching to each one about their context. I think they are in a room. It can be an institution. But, yeah.
Okay. What do you think about their clothes, their way of dressing?
I think that they are different, because in the first women are wearing different clothes that the rest of the people. I think those clothes are from different parts of the world.
Okay. Okay, and what do you think about the place where they are?
I think it's a comfortable place. They look very peaceful. They feel comfortable there. That is a mean, maybe for spend peaceful day.
Okay. Okay,
Of
now.
meditation. Meditation? I can say meditation.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yes,
Or meditation together.
meditation. That's good. Okay, now what are the differences in both pictures? What do you think is different in both pictures?
The main difference that I can see is the clothing.
Okay.
Okay, the first in the first picture, I can see that they are casual, and it's the same clothing for each guy that are there. Um, and the second picture, I can see that there are different ways of wearing the clothes. That, so, so, and this is the main difference. And maybe the place, in the picture, I can see that they are outside, and in the first picture, they are in a room, um, inside a room. Okay. And they are sitting on the floor in the second picture, and the first picture they are
Okay.
stand up, stand up,
Yeah, standing up.
stand up.
Okay. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to explain you what's going on in the pictures. The first
Okay.
picture, you were right. This is an open place. The guys are enjoying. They are wearing a uniform. Uh,
Uniform.
uh-huh. They're wearing a uniform. Uh, they are part of an English school. This was the English school that I was telling you about in the missionary organization where I work. So they are part of the same English school, and they were doing an activity with children. So that's why they are in an open place. And the second picture, yes, it's like a cultural event. Uh, so that's why it looks like India or a place in Asia. So very good observation. They're wearing clothes traditional from those cultures and countries, like Muslim culture. Do you know the word Muslim?
Muslim, Muslim. I don't know well
Okay, the Muslim,
the place. I think,
yeah,
or the religion.
religion, yes. You know
The
Allah
religion.
and the religion from
Yeah.
the people in the Middle East. Most of the people in the Middle East, Muslim. Okay.
In English, I didn't know in English, but now I am understand Muslim.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
So
the Spanish.
Muslim is the person, like let's say Christians. If you believe in
Yes,
God here, you are a Christian, yes, or a Catholic.
yes, Christian and Muslim.
So for them is Muslim, but the religion is the Islam.
Islam. Yes,
Islam.
yes.
Okay. So this second picture, they're representing those cultures. That's why they're dressing so differently. It's an inside place. It's in a classroom, and it's part of an institution. Very good observations, Victoria. You're doing it really good.
I think.
Really, really good.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Uh-huh.
this morning I was very ashamed. I don't know. And it wasn't really good. I think because I didn't use the signs, the fences,
Uh-huh.
and maybe I hesitate. I humming a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think you're doing it good. It's a matter of confidence, you see? So
Okay.
the more you are able to practice to speak in English, to use your English, the more confidence you will have, and then it would be very, very easy.
Thank you. That's why I am in those encounters. I had the last day I had the opportunity to stay with you in this encounter because I was at the SECAP, and I really love this kind of events
Yeah.
because I know that I get confidence with that.
Okay, good. Yeah. So let's see the last couple pictures, okay?
Okay.
Okay. These are kind of funny pictures. So let's see this first picture here. What can you see in the first picture?
In the first picture, I can see a boy sleeping
Mm-hmm.
there in I don't know what is a matter.
Uh-huh. Okay. It's a hammock.
Hammock, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, hammock.
It's in the chat.
In a hammock, maybe it is useful for it is kind of thing is used in maybe Cartagena
Mm-hmm.
or the coast, the coast,
Uh-huh.
the coast. Maybe from that place. He's asleep. He's comfortable there.
Yeah.
I think he looks very comfortable and peaceful.
Okay. What do you think?
Patient.
What do you think that the kid was doing before going to sleep?
He maybe did a lot of things, jumping, playing games, maybe the bicycle,
Okay.
um, doing many activities. He fall asleep because he was very tired. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
probably they excuse me. He is very tired
Mm-hmm. Okay.
when he is in the hammock.
How
He looks very comfortable there. I would like to have a hammock here in my home.
you should buy one. You should buy one. They are really good to
Yes,
sleep.
I should buy one. Okay.
Just in Pereira, I guess you would need something else because it's cold, right?
Excuse me.
I think in Pereira you would need something to cover with because Pereira is cold
Yes,
weather.
yes. Here at this moment it's cold, very cold. I am using a blanket now because it's really cold.
Ah, that's good. Yeah.
And I live in a farm here in Pereira. I live in a farm in a mountain, and it's really cold. And every day it rains a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really nice. Here in Cartagena is very hot all the time.
Have you ever came to Pereira?
Oh yes, yes. I have gone to Pereira maybe 2 or 3 times. Yes. So
I have never gone. I have never gone to Cartagena or some place
or to the coast.
that for to the coast. Like I can pronounce coast. Coast.
Coast. Uh-huh.
Okay, the coast. I would like to do that the next time. I will. Okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful here. So
I think yes.
when you have the opportunity to come, do it. It's really nice. Just is very hot. You will be sweating all the time.
Yes, I think because here it's very cold all the time.
Yeah.
Or maybe I enjoy the sunny day because here I feel really cold.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I
Okay.
have to wear socks when I am sleeping. I have to wear socks
Uh huh. Yeah.
and gloves sometimes.
Wow.
Sometimes, every day, not
Wow.
because now it's really cold. On October, excuse me,
Uh huh.
it's really cold. And then there could be maybe so. So
Okay. Very good. Now, the second picture, and we're gonna speak a little bit about how is living in the coast and how is living in cold weather after this picture. So, what do you think about the second picture? What can you see?
I can see maybe it's a room, a living room. I can see a book. Maybe there are a computer. Because the two tables there, and a seat, a chair. I can see a sofa in chair. I can see a man sleeping in the sofa with a book. Maybe he was studying a lot for his exams. Maybe the next day he has to present the the exam from university. And he falls asleep in the sofa because he was really tired, probably because he was studying a lot in the living room. Because I can see a lot of books, notebooks, everything. He looks very tired.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Now, what are the differences from both pictures?
The difference,
Yes.
okay, the main difference is that in one picture there is a boy, and in the second picture there is a man. The first picture is a young boy, is a baby,
Yes.
and the second is a boy. And in the first picture, maybe the boy was playing games in the activities, in the other activities, and in the other case, on the other hand, I can see that he, that he was studying a lot. This is one of the difference.
Okay, very good. And what do you think about the place? What is different from the places in both pictures?
Because in the second picture, I can see it is a room, a living room. In the second picture, he is outside, maybe in this aisles. How can I say? Corridor. He's outside. It's a sunny day in the first picture. In the second, I don't know how. What is the weather like?
Okay, very good. And now, what is similar? What is similar in both pictures?
The main similarity that I can see in that picture, similar between the picture, is that they are sleeping and having a rest.
Okay.
Because they were doing any activity. They were doing any activity, and then they fall asleep. And they look very tired, but they look comfortable there.
Yes. Good. Okay. What do you think about their clothes for the baby and for the man? What is maybe a similarity in their clothing?
Excuse me?
Is there a similarity in their clothing, in the clothes of both pictures?
Yes, I think they have a similarity because both have shorts and t-shirts. Both have shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, very good.
And
yes.
Okay, I can see the two from the main, but okay, it's casual way. Casual clothes.
Yes, that's normal clothing for the coast because of
yes, it looks like the coast.
Yeah, because of the hot weather. Normally we are dressing with shorts and with a t-shirt, and we might use shoes, sometimes we might use sandals. It depends also. If you are going to a formal meeting, then you need to dress formal, but we don't wear a coat, and it's very weird for people here to wear, let's say, a tie. You know a tie? Corbata?
Yes. Yes.
So the dressing here in the coast changes a lot than the dressing in cold places. Now you tell me, please, how is the dressing in the cold weather places like Pereira? How do people normally dress?
Okay, but I can see a variety of clothing here in Pereira. Maybe uh, sometimes when it's a cold day, there are girls using shorts, but usually we use sweaters, jeans or pants, um, gloves. No, but here in other places wear gloves. But here is not good. Mm, here we don't use gloves, but I used to wear other people. I can see other people using that. Um, Also, when we are sleeping, we use socks because it's really cold, or at, at least I use socks for that for those weather. And also we use um, maybe a hat, some
Okay.
sweater, pants. Here in Pereira, we can see a variety of clothing.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if it's cold or summer days. If it's cold, maybe there are people using shorts. It's a variety here.
Okay. Very good. Okay, Victoria, I think you are doing good in describing pictures. You are doing a really good job. You did really good observations of what was going on, of what was happening in the pictures.
But I know that I need to have a lot of vocabulary because sometimes when I have to think or stop when I am talking
Ah, yes.
about something.
Yes,
I stop
vocabulary is very
vocabulary.
necessary, and specifically for descriptions of pictures, of places, of activities, you will need to learn a lot of adjectives.
But it's something really is weird for me because when I am on the encounter with Henry, I feel scared. But in those kind of encounters like with you, I can be a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I don't know what happened. I feel nervous. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I make a lot of mistakes, but I would like to be better. I'm trying to do many things, watching TV in English, all the things in English. Also, I bought some books in English. Okay. I am trying to do that. Yeah, I try to do everything in English. But now we have to, to attend other subjects in English, like education inclusive, other things. Or uh, the only subject that I have in English now, or the two, is pedagogical experience and English conversation. The other are in Spanish, and I have to attend those. I would like to have more subjects in English, but hey, I'm trying when I don't when I am when I don't do the other activities. I try to speak in English and I try to do other activities in English.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm going to share with you some tips to
Okay.
to improve English skills. Just let me find them because this was another class. But now that you mention it, I think it's important. So let me find what's the right PowerPoint for it. We might share some tips. Something important is you were telling me that now you are not studying many subjects in English, right? In the university, just the pedagogical
In,
experience.
in, in Spanish, I only have two subjects in English,
Okay.
and the other are in Spanish or six. I have six subjects now, and two of them are in English,
Mm-hmm.
two, but the others are in Spanish.
Yes. And in the other semesters before, did you study all in English?
maybe on the four and the 4, 5, and 6
Mm-hmm.
3 months.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Three semesters.
So very probably you won't have many other courses in English. So now it's important that you find
In
ways.
my own.
Yeah, by your own, exactly. Now you need to find
In my own.
strategies to find your own spaces to use English. Reading English, listening to music in English, watching movies, videos, documentaries, anything in English. There's something, I guess you know, it's called the input. So you will need to have a lot of English input, like to
Mhm.
receive, let's say, like to receive food in English. You gotta find your own food now. The university has these courses in English that you study and you have to read a lot of materials in English, and that was at
It
least.
has a lot of materials, and I can practice with them.
Hmm. So I think that is very helpful. But now you need to find your own ways to continue improving in your English. So
Yes. When I was at school, I was studying in a rural school.
yes.
I didn't have, uh, I didn't receive English classes. I didn't because the teachers didn't like that subject or didn't know about it.
Uh huh.
And in school, when I remember, I didn't receive anything like this. But because I love it, English a lot, and then I searched something in the dictionary when I was in school, when I was a child. I tried to search because I have always loved the the language, the English language.
Okay, good. So now let's just share what things you think you can do in order to improve your English. Like what kind of activities? Now we have Maria Camila is with us. So I want to welcome Maria Camila as well. She's part of the group. Uh, okay, yeah, she's writing in the chat. Okay, so for Maria Camila and for Victoria, just we want to speak a little bit now. We have like 15 minutes more, so we don't have enough time to see other topic. But
Okay.
let's just speak. What strategies, what activities do you think you can do in order to improve your English? Whether it's for your speaking or for listening, writing or reading, what kind of activities do you think you can do? So I will start by sharing you one activity that I have been doing sometimes with my students and sometimes I do it by myself, and it's with music. I choose songs in English from any group I like to listen to, and then the idea is that you start learning the lyrics of the song. So you listen to the song one and another time, many times, and you start learning the lyrics of the song. I have found this is very helpful for two or three things. The first is the listening gets way better because you start to understand the music then without the lyrics. So listening to music and learning the lyrics is very good. And also for the pronunciation, because the way you are listening and then repeating, and it's a dynamic way, you don't get bored by doing it. So for me specifically, it has helped me a lot to sing music in English, to listen to music in English, to learn the lyrics. So let's have that in the chat, the strategies. The first one for me is listening to music and learning the lyrics. Okay, what do you think, Maria Camila, Victoria? What things might be useful in order to improve your English?
Okay, hello. How are you?
Okay.
Hello, Victoria. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Camila. Me too.
I, I was hearing you, and I didn't want to disrupt you because you were talking fluently, and I don't want that to disturb with my presence. Or if you were getting fluent and speaking, I don't want that to get nervous with me. But now
Don't
I
worry.
I tell you that you were doing well because I did the same activity that Saturday. You did really good observations. Sorry, Sebastian, because I was late, but I thought Javier was going to be here with us. I don't know what happened, but now that you gave me the opportunity to talk, I really like the tip that you said, Sebastian, of listening music and singing because it's the thing that I love to do. Every day I do that because I love to sing and I hear English music all the time, and I really love and enjoy to sing music. But I guess another thing will help us to keep improving our English is watching videos about whatever topic we want, about I don't know. Maybe movies in English, but uh, I like to watch sometimes news in English
Mm-hmm. Okay.
by means of YouTube or TV. But I like to see YouTube videos in English about people uh, speaking about a topic and a specific topic. I try to challenge myself to understand everything they say. Um, I do it before in English. If there is no Spanish version of the videos, I then use subtitles
Mm-hmm.
to understand well. But first, I hear it or I watch these videos without subtitles, only hearing and trying to understand what they are saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good. That is really really helpful. I have found myself watching some movies and videos in English, and that really helps you because if it's a movie or if it's news, for example, it's more natural. It's authentic material. It's authentic speaking. It's real life people doing using real life expressions. So that is very helpful if you want to become natural in your speaking. The teaching videos, like the one I have been sharing with you during the encounters, those are good for learning new specific things, but it's better, I think, to find and to mix this with real life videos, like the news or just watching movies where natural expressions are used. So that is a very helpful thing. And with the subtitles is very helpful. Just the idea is to use subtitles in English, not in Spanish, just in English in case you don't understand a word or an expression, and you can write it down and check it later. Good. Okay. Victoria, what do you think? What strategy maybe you are already using to improve your English?
Okay, now I like watching the speech from TED speeches from different kinds, from different um, topics. TED speeches are really good for me because they use a lot of vocabulary
Mm-hmm.
and they they are very um, confident and we can learn from them. As you said about music, I am learning many songs about about it. About music, I love pop music, and I am trying to learn one of them. Okay, also for the vocabulary, we can choose any topic, for example, uh, vocabulary, maybe business vocabulary first, after time vocabulary for by group, and then learn the vocabulary in a sentence. Okay. Right?
All right, very good. Something very useful as well is reading. Just reading a book about a novel, a story, if you want to read a teaching book, books with specific purposes. For example, what Victoria is saying, if you want to learn business language, business vocabulary, then you would try to find a book in English, of course, about businesses. Or if you want to just learn vocabulary about daily life and daily conversations, you can start reading a novel, a story. So reading books of the kind of language you want to learn. So that's a good way to increase your vocabulary, but also
with movies.
or with movies. And also with the fluency, specifically for fluency, reading is a really good exercise. So when I started learning English, I improved a lot. I learned all the grammar structure, the basic grammar structure, and I was able to use many words. But I was not very good at fluency. So I was speaking very slow. I was not connecting the words. So it's like we joke sometimes that the indigenous speak Spanish like yo, querer, comer, like these things. So I was not very fluent in the English. Then my teacher at that time told me, okay, Sebastian, you need to choose a book, any book, and you will take 15 minutes every day to read the book out loud, that you can listen to your own voice when you're reading it. And it's not a matter of understanding what the book says, but this exercise is specifically for fluency. So I was reading 15 minutes every day out loud, just trying to be natural when I was reading, even though I didn't understand the words, even though I wasn't sure about the pronunciation of a word, just reading like you are reading naturally, like reading for a public. And I was doing that for a couple weeks after she told me, and I could see that my fluency really got way better. I was able to speak better, like more fluently, to not stop every time. My pronunciation became better as well. And after some time, I started to write down the words I didn't know, understand it. So yes, reading out loud, 15 minutes a day, or you can set a time, the time you want, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But that was very helpful. So reading for fluency, I think that's a really good tip, and it really helps you once you start understanding more. The more you read, the more vocabulary you get. So reading is a really, really, really good exercise. Now in this time where I work, that's the same place where I live, in the missionary organization, we have a lot of books in Spanish and in English, books about biographies, books about spirituality, about many things. So normally I'm reading all in English in this time. I sometimes read books in Spanish, but now I'm reading all in English. And that has helped me a lot to gain vocabulary, to improve the pronunciation, to think in English, which is very important. So yeah, I think those tips are really, really good. I wanted to ask you, Victoria, there where you live, in Pereira, do you have an opportunity to speak with natives, with people from another country, with people that English is their first language?
I don't have the opportunity to speak with someone who is native, but some months ago, or more or less 1 month ago, I take a course at SINA, and it was 3 weeks, and, and we had 1 hour with a native speaker to have a conversation with him.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really excellent experience to me because I learned a lot and I improved my listening. It was really a nice, really good course because from Monday to Friday we had 1 hour with a native speaker. He is from England.
Okay.
He is um, how can I say I forgot the word. Um, he come from there to learn Spanish
Mm-hmm.
and also teach English.
Mm-hmm. Like an exchange.
Exchange, yes, but there is another word that I forgot at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. Well, very good. So our time is over now, but I wanted to thank you, Maria Camila, for coming. Thank you, Victoria, for coming. I know you were doing.
Thank you to you, teacher.
Yeah, my pleasure. You're very welcome. And I hope I'm still planning because next week I am leaving. I'm leaving for work that I have taken with an organization. So I work as an interpreter sometimes, and it seems that next weekend I will be busy all day long with these translations. I won't be in Cartagena, so I'm gonna ask Mr. Carvajal if we can skip the class, or maybe we can find another schedule to do it when I come back. But I will tell you through the Skype, okay? I will send you a message through here. Is that good? Okay. Okay, Maria Camila, just very briefly, let us know how are you doing? How was your week? What's going on in your life?
Okay, Sebastian, thanks. I actually was attending because when I was going to attend the class, someone that I wasn't expecting in my home came just arrived. I had to attend the person, but I enjoy of this class too. Although, as you said, it was too briefly, but I enjoy to know Victoria, hearing you to get confidence because
Thank you.
it's the only way to to keep improving. And I'm glad that you came with us. Um, what else? My week was good. I had so many things to do because I also doing my practice in a school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to end this practice the next week, and it has helped me a lot to improve my grammar, to remember those things that we sometimes forget about grammar.
Mm-hmm.
Grammar, that's all. I don't know what else to say. But I'm glad to be with you in this class, and I hope that maybe when we could talk again, we could speak about the question you
Yeah.
gave us the last.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's all. Yes, space agreements. Yes,
Yeah.
I would like to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Uh, maybe with Javier too. Maybe we could talk with him too. But I hope you enjoy your interpreter work on next weekend and have fun. And Also, you, Victoria, I hope you have a nice weekend.
The same for you.
Okay,
Okay.
It's a
thanks.
pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
Okay, the same for me. Okay,
Thank you.
so
Thank you, Camila. Victoria, I wanted to ask you, we have a WhatsApp group just like to communicate easier with you. So I don't know if you use WhatsApp, if we may have your number, please.
Yes, of course. I'm going to write it.
Okay, yeah. So I'm normally sending messages before each meeting, so I can add you to that group. Okay, very good.
This is excellent. I would like to participate at good group.
Okay, good. And I have a last question, Victoria. You
Okay.
live in Pereira, right?
Right?
Okay. The organization that I work with is also in Pereira, and
Yeah.
I have a friend there. She's been teaching English to the missionaries there. So I guess they sometimes have places like English corners, like just speaking groups. So if I ask them, I can ask them if you could attend sometimes, like just to participate. The girl that is leading this group, she's from the United States. So I guess that would be helpful for you. So if you want,
Okay, nice, very nice. I want, of course.
okay. So I would ask them when are they.
What I have to do, what I have to do to participate in that group, or what are the recommendation, or what can I do?
Yeah, I'm going to ask to my friend over there,
Okay,
what do you need to do, or when is it, and where, and I will tell you through Skype or through WhatsApp.
okay, how is it? Okay, how much is it? Okay, everything you can say.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
think it's open, but I will ask them and I will tell you. Okay.
Okay, okay, thank you
Okay, very good.
for all your information. It's a pleasure to meet you, Camila and Sebastian.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have learned a lot today because I didn't have the opportunity to attend the other classes. I
Yeah, it's our.
I will try to attend the next classes. I hope.
Yeah, sure. We hope to see you. Okay, nice to meet you, Victoria, and thank you for coming.
I
And also Maria Camila, thank you for attending. So have a good weekend. God bless you and see you later.
God bless you. God bless you. Have a nice day and weekend. Everything. Bye.
Okay, bye bye.